In the midst of her hectic tour schedule, Taylor Swift was enjoying her morning coffee when a call from her assistant stopped her in her tracks. On the other end of the line was a heartbreaking story about one of her fans. Emma, a 16-year-old girl, had been battling cancer for years. The doctors had recently confirmed that treatments were no longer effective. Despite the difficult prognosis, Emma held on to one dream: meeting Taylor Swift. Her family had tried everything to make it happen, but had never been able to reach Taylor. After hanging up, Taylor took a deep breath. The thought of bringing even a small moment of happiness into such a difficult situation felt both daunting and essential. "Postpone the tour for a day," she instructed her assistant. "We're going to see Emma." Taylor's decision would change a fan's life forever. Early in the morning, Taylor Swift set out for the hospital, carrying a bouquet of flowers and her guitar. Along the way, she couldn't stop thinking about Emma's story. A young girl was on the verge of losing her most precious years without having the chance to fulfill her dream. Holding back her tears, Taylor thought to herself, "If I can be her hero, even just for a day, it will be worth it." When she arrived at the hospital, the nurses and staff looked at her with a mix of awe and disbelief. Trying to stay under the radar, Taylor pulled her hat lower over her face and quietly asked one of the nurses for Emma's room. "I can't believe she's actually doing this," one of the nurses whispered to another. Taylor's determined expression left no doubt about how serious she was. As Taylor gently opened the door, she saw a small room with a frail girl lying under a thin blanket. Emma's pale face looked peaceful, though her eyes were closed as if she were drifting off to sleep. The sound of Taylor's voice broke the silence in the room. "Hi, Emma," Taylor said with a warm smile. "I brought you a song." Emma rubbed her eyes as Taylor Swift stood before her, unable to believe what she was seeing. "Is this a dream?" she whispered, her voice raspy and weak. Tears rolled down her pale, thin cheeks as her frail body trembled. Taylor gently pulled a chair next to Emma's bed and sat down, taking the young girl's cold, delicate hands in hers. Looking into Emma's tired but bright eyes, Taylor softly said, "No, sweetheart, this isn't a dream. Today is your day, Emma. I dropped everything to be here with you." In the corner of the room, Emma's mother silently wept, trying to stifle her sobs with a tissue. Taylor turned to her and said warmly, "Today isn't just Emma's day. It's a day none of us will ever forget." Overwhelmed, Emma's mother nodded, too choked up to speak. Taylor placed her guitar on her lap, gently strumming the strings to check the tune. "Tell me, Emma," she asked with a tender smile, "what's your favorite song of mine?" Emma's lips quivered as she whispered almost inaudibly, "Love Story." Her voice was so faint, yet the emotion behind it was undeniable. Taylor's smile deepened. "Then this song is just for you." As the first notes of Love Story filled the room, Emma closed her eyes, and the faintest smile crossed her lips. Her frail body continued to tremble, but there was a peace in her expression. Taylor's voice quivered with emotion as she sang, and at one point her voice cracked from the weight of the moment. But she pushed through. "You'll be the prince, and I'll be the princess," she sang, her voice a balm to Emma's soul. Tears welled up in Emma's eyes, spilling over as she whispered, "I could never have dreamed of this." Taylor watched Emma's face light up, her heart swelling with emotion. Every word of the song seemed to wrap the room in a blanket of pure love. From behind the door, nurses peeked in quietly, their eyes glistening. "There's magic in that room right now," one whispered to another. The atmosphere inside was thick with emotion, yet it radiated warmth and serenity. As the song ended, Taylor set her guitar aside and gently took Emma's hands once more. "Emma, do you know how incredible you are?" she said, her voice heavy with feeling. "The people who leave the biggest marks on this world are people like you. Your courage inspires me." Emma took a deep breath and looked up at Taylor, her eyes brimming with gratitude and a faint glimmer of hope. "I feel so lucky to share this moment with you," she whispered, her voice barely audible. Taylor leaned in, placing a gentle kiss on Emma's forehead. With a soft smile, she said, "You'll be in my heart forever." Emma, her voice even weaker now, whispered back, "And this moment will last forever for me." The two took a photo together, capturing the profound connection of the moment. Taylor handed the photo to Emma, saying, "Keep this, okay? Always remember this moment. You are so special to me." Emma held the photo tightly in her frail hands, her eyes closing as she murmured, "Thank you, Taylor. Truly, thank you for everything." The room resonated with the echoes of the song and the palpable love that filled it. For the first time, Emma felt truly special, her spirit buoyed by the love and care she received, and everyone in the room could sense it. This moment was not just a gift for Emma, but an unforgettable message of love and hope that Taylor had given to all. As the visit drew to a close, Taylor's heart was filled with both happiness and sadness. Emma's energy was fading, yet there was a serene calm in her eyes. Taylor handed Emma a small handwritten note, saying, "Leaving a mark in this world starts with love. I am honored to have made even a small impact in your life." Emma held the note tightly against her chest and turned to her mother, whispering, "This is the best day of my life." Taylor looked at Emma's mother and said, "This was her day. But it's a moment I'll never forget either." Emma's mother, her face streaked with tears, replied, "You've brought us hope. I haven't seen this much joy in my daughter's eyes in so long. Thank you for giving her this gift." Taylor leaned in and hugged Emma tightly one last time. As she stepped toward the door, Emma's faint voice called after her, "I love you, Taylor." Taylor paused, her own tears now streaming down her face before walking out. She knew in her heart that this goodbye was a moment she would carry with her forever. After the visit, Taylor shared a heartfelt post on her social media. "Today, I met an extraordinary young girl. Emma, you've shown me what love and strength truly mean. I am so grateful to have met you. Let's all continue to spread love and hope in this world." The post quickly went viral, garnering millions of likes and comments. People from all walks of life were touched by Emma's story and Taylor's selfless act of kindness. Emma's family reached out publicly to express their gratitude, saying, "She was our hero, but you became hers." The story ended with heartwarming images of Emma remembered as a brave and resilient fighter. Taylor's visit not only fulfilled a dying girl's dream, but also inspired millions across the world. This was more than just a kind gesture. It was a testament to how love and compassion can transform lives in the most profound ways. If this moving story touched your heart, don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications for more inspirational stories like this one. Every subscriber helps us spread messages of love and hope to even more people. Together, we can make the world a kinder, brighter place.